Hello, good morning. How are you this morning? It is Friday morning, another wonderful day, a day to have fun. Friday morning, everybody's excited, getting ready for the weekend. So it's Friday morning, January 29th. We only have in January, and today is one of our coldest days. It's about 14 minus 14. And it's with the wind, it's about minus 18. So it's not a warm day out there, but it's warm and toasty wherever we are inside. So I have to fix myself, center myself. I'm told all the time. So many rules when you're posting. But anyway, I'm learning to do this better. So here we are on this wonderful Friday morning, having fun, enjoying life, and doing the best we can with what we have, where we are, how we're doing this, all of it together. So when you woke up this morning and you saw the temperature, you must have, ooh, it's so cold, but it's not. It's just another day to do better than we did yesterday. It's a day to say hello, you. To you, good morning. How are you doing today? How are you feeling today? How are you enjoying being alive today? How are you doing knowing that today you have another opportunity to do better than yesterday? Or today you have an opportunity to keep doing great, keep helping, keep serving, keep encouraging. So, greeting to self this morning. It was amazing. I greeted myself this morning. I went, oh, hello. Here you are. I've been looking for you. You in the mirror. I've been looking for you. Here you are. You came from underneath the covers, and here you are. So, good morning. I have been looking for you. And then the smile, of course, and I'm just enjoying it. I still remember the young girl from Monday, young family from Monday with that kiss from her husband and the hug. That was fabulous. So, here's today's mantra. I am learning to be grateful for what I have. I had that conversation with a friend yesterday, and you know, words mean so much to me. Words are magical to me. Every word is a magical thing. And she will miss this and she misses that. And I said, but you have so much more. So I had to say, you have to be grateful. So this mantra came from having spoken to her. I am learning to be grateful for what I have. There's so much to be grateful. Look at me. I am here this morning. I am here talking to you to elevate you, to encourage you, to pump you up, to remind you to be grateful for all the wonderful things you have in your life, all the wonderful people that are there for you each and every day. You know, this is what it is. So your mantra speaks for you. Remember it when you're feeling a little bit down, when you're feeling like COVID, the situation, the mask is choking you. I am learning to be grateful for what I have. So here's your morning blessings to you today. And of course, because of that, the morning blessing came to be is your inner critic a friend or a foe? You have heard the saying that we are our own worst enemy. So, is our inner critic our friend or a foe? Who does that voice inside of you belong to? That informs you that it is not all well with you. Who is that voice from? The voice inside of you can be trained to be your friend or your foe. They both require training. It's your choice which one you want it to be. So I have decided my friend, that voice is going to be my friend. The one that tells me it's okay. You can do it. Stay firm. Be calm. Be calm. I remembered years, years and years ago, I was in the supermarket with my daughter who was like 2, and she was in the cart, of course, and she is screaming and screaming away, crying, like she might have been hurt, whatever. But this child was going on, and all of a sudden, something said to me, calm down, Tessa. Be calm, Tessa. So all I started doing is repeating these words. Relax, Tessa, and be calm. Take it easy. Just relax. Breathe, Tessa, breathe. And this man looked at me And he said to me, "Oh, my dear, I am so proud. I'm so amazed how you're talking so calmly to the baby." And I looked at him and I said, "No, sir, I'm talking to me." I had to, my inner voice came in and told me, "Relax. This is how it's going to be. Take it in." And this poor man, because I was saying it out loud while I'm trying to shop and think over this screeching human being that is barely 2 feet tall. And this man is telling me to be, he's impressed by my behavior. So when I told him I was talking to me, he calmed down and he looked at me and he smiled and he walked away. He said, "That's one way to get it done, isn't it?" And I went, you're only you. So we have to really be conscious of what we're feeding, what we're listening to. It is really up to you. What you're training and what you're giving to that inner voice. That inner voice belongs to you. What are you feeding that inner voice? What are you saying to that inner voice? The inner voice can be trained to be a friend or a foe. As you already know, that is up to you. You own those two voices, and when you put your attention, where you put your attention, it is where your energy will flow. My sister Dawn tells me sometime, she's in a conflict and she goes, "There's this angel that's saying be quiet, and this one on the left side telling her to go and get it done." And she said, "I have to try to listen to it." So she has hers as angels. Whatever way that voice is telling you behave, relax, or you want to say, "I'm going to get it, I'm going to do it." Look at the energy it takes to be angry or to have that attitude. But if you take the attitude of the other voice, the voice of reason, all these things, when you listen to the older generation and they talk to you, there is so much wisdom. There is so much wisdom. When they say, that voice you're hearing, listen, take your time, be patient, it will get better tomorrow. So, what seeds are you planting in your inner voice? What are you planting, weeds or healthy crops? So, it's up to us. We have to make that inner voice our friend, a friend that will tell you, "Hey, stop it, man. You're going too far. You're going to regret that. Watch your tongue. Keep your tongue behind your teeth. Don't let it come in front of you. Step back." That voice. That voice had to tell you, turn, take a right turn, make a left turn, go the other way. That voice. Your inner voice as a friend would remind you to do very basic things that sound and seem mundane. But that is the voice of caution, the voice of love, the friend that will say, "I would prop you up." It's like when you listen to that voice that says to you, like being cared for, you say, "Tessa-Marie, going down those stairs, or perhaps you should call your friend today, is something you need to do. How are you going to go down the stairs? If your arm full of things so that you don't have to come back up again? Or are you going to take just sufficient and have a free hand to hold on so that you don't slip?" That voice. That voice that tells you on your way downstairs that you should take a pen with you, and you ignore that voice. And when you get downstairs, you can't find a pen no matter where you go. And up the stairs you go again. That voice. Make that voice be there for you. That voice will remind you. It should call your friend today. Call your friend today. This is a perfect time to meditate on your choices. You must read that book. Read that book. Whatever book you have, read it because you bought it for a reason. Get on and prepare your morning blessings tonight. That's what the voice says to me. Do the things you have to do. Get all set up for tomorrow. You might get up and the computer might not be responding to you. Perhaps you should drive the other way, it says, while you're going. You've come to the stop sign and something is pulling you to go continue going straight when you normally went left. But you get so accustomed to doing the same thing the same way. So you go left and you're stuck there for half an hour because something else is happening further on. So listen to that voice that said, "Go straight and turn right." Sometimes take that detour. Then you hear later the road was blocked if you went straight and turn right. And that you have to say, "Praise. I am grateful for that wonderful time you came to me. that inner voice and told me to listen. The inner voice as a fool will tell you you are not good enough. That is what you will hear. You want to do this really? Like at my age, at your age, you want to do this? Tessa-Marie, really? Look at all these young people that are doing these things out there. Who are you? Look at all those people that are better than you doing it out there. Who are you to dare to say you want to do this morning blessing and you want to do an IG live and you want to do this and you want to do that? Who are you to think you're capable or you have the attitude or you're the right person to send that message? That's the foe talking to you. Who do you think you are? It asks. And why are you going this way? It says. You normally go this way, it reminds you. The inner voice as a foe is wild and volatile. You always did that this way. So why do you think you're going to get it better? That's how it talks to you. Be careful. It will send you to do risky things, to take risky chances that you cannot get out of. Not risky good, but risky that you know when you're doing it, you can feel stop. But the inner voice is so powerful as an enemy, as a foe, that it stops you from stopping. Stay on point. Stay on the point that you have from your friendly inner voice. And when this voice comes to you, let that voice know that you have no time to be with it and you have no interest in entertaining it. So, this is what we have to learn to do. Decipher which it is you want to do. So many times we hear of others who have done something and they regret it so much. They regret taking the chance, but it was too late. There's a saying that goes, regret, regret is often the cry. And why? You had a choice, but you went on point. You know, like my girlfriend, my niece once told me, you must tell your daughter that your eyebrows are on flick. It went on flick, but I didn't know what flick was, and so my daughter started laughing. So this is what you have to do. Be on point so that you know when this madness is trying to take over your life, when that foe, it's your inner voice, never mind those at the outside telling you what you're not good at. But we too have this thing that will tell it, that'll come up and give you all the reasons. Why are you getting up so early? Why are you doing this every day? It's a lot of why. You know you shouldn't. It's a waste of time. You are not going to get anywhere with this. So talk to the inner voice, who is the friend, who encourages you, who enlightens you and educates you to be better, to try harder, who lets you know that you are great and you are a wonderful human being. That's the one you want to talk to. That's the friend inside of you want to talk to. That's the one that will tell you, hey girl, you're okay, man. You're enlightening, you're encouraging others, you're educating, you're elevating, you're pumping them up, you're and telling them to take action. You're inflating them, telling them, okay, you can do it. Go ahead, girl. Get up, step up there, turn the lights, look at the shadow, take the glasses off, but keep going. Do what you have to do to keep going. Print it bigger on the computer so you can read it. That's the voice that is telling you you can try harder, who lets you know that you are great and wonderful human being. The inner voice called friend needs attention every day, and that is where your attention should be. Your attention should be talking to the inner voice that says, it's okay. I know you're tired. I know you slept badly last night, but you have to do this. Get up and go try a little harder. you know. So this is what you listen to. That voice, that wonderful, amazing voice that tells you, hey girl, you're okay. Hey guy, you're on this diet, you're trying to lose weight. And it says 1 pound loss is better than no pound loss. That's the voice you want to listen to. So I will end with only the topics about the inner voice, the one that tells you it's okay, the one that tells you you can get there, the ones that tell you keep trying to lose that weight, the one that tells you I know it's cold, but wrap yourself and get out there and walk, the one that tells me to run around the family room every hour for 3 minutes, just jog in the family room, jog in place, take 10 deep breaths, girl, you can do it. That's what you listen to. So on this Friday morning, on this cold Friday morning, the last Friday of the month of January 2021. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to the voice that tells you it's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine. 1 pound, 2 pounds, send out another resume. Something is waiting. There is a plan for you, and you know what you have to do. So today I'm sending you light and joy, and I'm asking you to stay focused on that inner voice, your friend, and keep going because that's the one that will keep you afloat. So sending you light and joy, and I'm so grateful you're here today. Remember your mantra for today. Can you believe it? Your mantra told you you have everything. Where is that mantra that I had for you? It was a great mantra. If you missed it, uh-oh. Remember to look for your mantra. And it says, I'm learning to be grateful for what I have. Yes, you are. And that's all you have to do. Nobody can take that from you. Gratitude is your seed that you sow. The results is the joy that you receive. So I'm sending you light and joy. Remember to share and like Tessa-Marie. Morning. That's a morning blessing. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tessa-Marie Shillingford. I'm going to look to see who is here. I hadn't greeted anyone today. Bad girl. So, hi, Yoko. How are you this morning? Good morning, Yoko. Oh, hi, Stephen. I'm sure it's cold. You think it's cold? Oh, you should try putting your nose outside, Stephen. It's freezing in Toronto. Um, Hi, happy Friday, everybody. I took my glasses off, so I'm trying to get away from that glare. My appointment is not until March, and without that, I cannot get new glasses. So we'll see how things goes. Thank you for joining me, everybody, this morning, and I hope you remember to look for that friend inside of you and nurture it to give you what you need today. So sending you light and joy. Have a wonderful morning. Take care, everybody.